account and perform various operations inside the eWealth account. So first you have to use this URL, njindiaonline.com. This is the URL you are supposed to use, and then here you have your login ID, that is your UCC number, and then your password. Here you will ask a question. Make sure this answer is very simple. Don't keep too complicated answers. Now you are inside your eWealth account. So first thing you see here is this InstaCash facility. This InstaCash facility gives you an access to switch your funds which are lying idle in your bank account, savings account typically, or the account linked to your eWealth account, to a liquid fund and enjoy higher interest, typically around 7% on that money which is lying idle and not earning much interest in your savings or current account. So you can use this facility. I will quickly show you how to use this facility. So here this is what it shows. So you can enter the amount here, say 10,000 rupees, and just say click to save. That means you are now shifting the money from your bank to this Reliance Liquid Fund where you are going to enter the highest. Please note that here only net banking facility is available. You have to add the bank and then submit. Then it will take you to your internet banking portal from where you can transfer the money to this place. If you wanted to withdraw the money, you can just enter the amount, say 10,000 again, and say simply withdraw. So you have a limit of daily withdrawal in this facility. So it will show you the limit. In this case, the limit is 50,000 rupees for an instant redemption of within 30 minutes. This is how it will work. So this is how this InstaCash facility is going to work for us. Right? Now we go to the other parts of this account. I come back to the home page. When you first time open your account for the first time, on this home page at this place, you will get the InstaCash registration form. At the end, if you scroll down, here you have to select the bank and then accordingly first time register for the InstaCash facility. That will only show up for the first time. Once that is done, you can use this InstaCash facility. Now we go to the next thing, how to transact in mutual fund. If you go to the mutual fund tab, you will see here, from here you can purchase. If you click on this, a form will open. You can use the payment mode based on which bank you have linked. You will have different payment modes like ACH. In this case it is auto debit, NEFT, net banking, also ACH. Some banks will have ACH mode. So it all depends on which bank is linked. Then this is the bank name. Then you can select the AMC. Typically we will select this funds for you. So you can select from here the different AMCs, the type of scheme, balance date, equity and more, and then the scheme. The exchange for trading, for transacting in the mutual funds would be Bombay Stock Exchange. Then you put the investment amount here. Normally the service category will be only execution, remember that. And you can add. Once you are done with, you can add multiple purchases in the same form by clicking this button here. At the end, you can just accept these terms and conditions and submit, and you are done. So that is how a purchase will work. Similarly, a redemption, you can if you wanted to remove money from your invested corpus, you can do it. You have to select This shows in which account the money would be deposited once redeemed. Select the AMC in which you are already invested. In this case, these are the AMCs in which this particular account of mine is invested in. Select the scheme from here. Select the option, and then you can, suppose I select one scheme here. So it will show me the total balance in this particular thing, how much money I can withdraw, and then the cutoff time and other details. So this is the current value that I can withdraw. So I can do a partial withdrawal or all unit withdrawal or redemption. I can do that accordingly. Similarly, you can register a SIP from here. So you can select, say, I will select, suppose, Reliance Mutual Fund. I'll select the equity fund. Say I am going for this particular fund here. I have to select the frequency, select the installment date. Now these are the different options on which you want the installments to be deducted. Remember, in a Demat account, the installment should be deducted before this date, 2 or 5 days before this date. You may or may not get an intimation on SMS, but make sure your account balance is maintained in advance, so that unlike in paper form, the SIP gets deducted on the exact date or after that date. In this eWealth account, it gets debited 2 to 5 days in advance. So we need to maintain the account. So you select a date, you select the investment amount for the SIP, say 1000 rupees. Now it gives you a top-up SIP facility. What does this mean is, you can automatically increase your SIP amount. I will show you how the facility works. So I have selected that now I am going to start an SIP with 1000 rupees and increase it automatically by 500 rupees. And then it says you want to increase it by 500 rupees at what frequency, half yearly or yearly. So I am going to put half yearly. So now the SIP starts with 1000 rupees and after 6 months it becomes a SIP of 1500 rupees. This is how it works. Then I can put the number of installments. Say I will say 24 installments, that is for 2 years. Or I will put this, then it is showing me what would be the start date and what would be the end date for this particular SIP. I can view so many things here of a document and all. I have to say execution. I can add an SIP if I want to. I say I accept terms and conditions and I say submit. So it gives me a chance to recheck this again. What is the scheme I have selected? What is the SIP amount, top up amount, when is the SIP start date, what is the option, if any brokerage is charged, top up frequency and SIP end date. And here once I confirm, then only the SIP gets registered. So make sure you do this SIP registration confirmation, do a proper check and then approve it. So I'll cancel it for now. That is how you start an SIP. This is a switch, that is if you wanted to switch from one fund to another fund. So you select switch out from which fund you want to remove the money and you want to park it in which fund. This you can select from here. Very simple forms. You can generate, do a swap registration, that is systematic withdrawal plan. You can do an InstaCash registration from here. If there is a NFO coming, you can do a NFO purchase. You can register SIP in the NFO or you can switch the NFO. Very important, authorized transaction. Whenever your partner initiated transaction, that is the transaction initiated by us, is done, you can authorize that particular transaction from here. This is the facility given to you. You can also authorize through SMS or through your email. So you can use this facility. If you have a SIP which you want to cancel or stop, you can do it from here. If you have a STP which you want to cancel, you can do it from here. If you have a swap given and want to cancel, you can do this. You can convert your paper form units into a demat form from this utility. These are various reports. The transaction report, if you want to see how the transactions have taken place. This is the portfolio report, which shows you what is the status of your portfolio. SIP registration status. Now you have registered SIP and you want to see that in my account how many SIPs are really registered. You can check it from this place. So you can have different options: approved, cancelled, closed. You can even have the history that which SIPs I had started and had cancelled. So you can just select all and say submit. So it gives you a list of SIPs that you have got here. Portfolio report, STP status. If you have any STP registered, you can check it from here. So multiple STPs registered from date, end date. Some of them might have an end date, some of them might not have an end date. So multiple generate transaction confirmation statement, swap status report, non-demat joint holding. So many reports you can check in your account. Now if you want to trade in stocks, in this only delivery is allowed, no intraday trading or no FNO is allowed. So you can use this, although you will have to set up a different kind of watch list and all. I will explain this in a later video, but that facility is surely available in this thing. Mars, very important. You can check out with our other detailed video on Mars, what is Mars, but you can transact in Mars. The purchase can be done from here, the redemption. You can authorize any pending transactions that your partner has initiated, that we have initiated for you. Mars SIP can be registered. You can stop an SIP that is registered. You can see the Mars holding report from here, for example, and other corporate actions. IPO, if you want to put in money in equity IPO, debt IPO, all that can be seen. Debt market transactions can be done here. DP reports, that is your holding report, transaction report, all are here. Admin, you want to change your personal detail, change password, change security questions. So many things are available. You have your demat application, which is written here, available in the soft copy form. Then there are other resources which you can go through at a later date how this thing works. You have Wealth Watch, a magazine you can read. You have customer care, where you can post a query and get information. One more additional facility is you get loan against security. Against your own investment, you would be given loans, a very, very important and a unique facility given through this account, first time in India. So you can, but you will have to contact our office on how you can get the eligibility of the loan. And then finally the National Pension Scheme you can register from here. So it's a very versatile account, very useful account. Try and check out this account. If you have any difficulties, to give us a call. This is how the eWealth account operates. So this is Samir Machwe calling off from Wealth Unlimited. Bye bye, take care, have an abundant